Sometimes there's like a toy or like a brand that I just have like a sensual connection to. Like we just have like something so intimate. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about these guys. These Cosbi things. I don't know what it is, but I just really like them. So, what is this, the third set we're doing now? Because we did Sonic, and we've also done SpongeBob. So, yeah, set 3, and I have a 4th one coming. Frieren Goated. My favorite anime, basically, kind of. So, yeah, this is sick. It's Ewoks. Who freaking doesn't love Ewoks? You really have a black soul if you don't, I think. You know, I saw the other day on the internet, apparently the reason the Ewoks live in the trees is because there's like some big monster that lives there or something. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck this one is, the mystery, but these are some awesome little Ewok figures. They work really well with what the Cosbi collection does, which like just kind of makes things like squat and chibi. That's already how they look, baby. Dude, Parrotblade is so sad. So depressed and sad. Man, what a fun looking little box. It's just like so joyous. All these little Ewoks playing in their little forest. Too bad they get freaking blasted by the stormtroopers. All right, Ewoks, let's see. We got Tokat, Logray, Poplu, Zephy, Kanisa, Chief Chapira, Breathoop, Mystery, and wait, those on, where's the ones that I actually know their names? Oh, yeah. And then the first one is Wicket. I think that's like the main one. I definitely recognize the name Wicket. So it has been so long since I've watched through Star Wars. I really need to. Like, we're talking maybe 8 years or something. For my freaking childhood though, so it feels like I'm doing it a disservice. Booyah. There he is, Logray. So these ones are actual bobbleheads where I don't think, no, the other ones definitely weren't. They were just vinyl figures, which I don't know if I care tons if it's a bobblehead or not. It looks great either way, so I don't think I care. From what I've learned, my little pea brain has picked up after reading some comments is that there's a lot of companies and stuff that have given out licensing rights to certain people and not to other people, blah, 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 blah. So like things like Marvel and I think Star Wars probably. Yeah, a lot of the figures will be bobblehead to get around being like a figure. Like I think all Marvel Funkos are bobbleheads, or most of them are just like a figure. So anyway, kind of an interesting thing, but like they don't really accentuate it a lot of the times. I mean, this one's definitely a bobblehead, but it's not like with the long neck and the, you know what I'm saying? Goated. I'm curious to see if these ones have any value because, you know, I went into Sonic being like, yeah, there might be. And then holy shit, those things are worth a ton of money. And then I was going to SpongeBob. I was like, oh yeah. These are be worth a penny as well. And then there's like no sales, no listings for the SpongeBob ones. So, I mean, that doesn't mean they're not worth something, right? It just means that nobody's listed it yet. But just kind of an interesting thing. Oh, let's go with the Stormtrooper skull. Wait, that is so freaking sick. I do love a lot of the Star Wars Cosby ones. Like this, there's like this dark side one. Whew. Man, I really want to get that one, but it's got to be on AliExpress so I can use all my little discounts and stuff. Yeah, if you want to get anything like this, AliExpress, bro, way to go. You're going to get a better deal on there than you will freaking from the regular Hot Toys distributors. What's it called? Like Sideshow or something? Yeah, I've looked on there, but there he is. I will say the Cosby cards aren't anything crazy, but I don't know. What are you going to do with these anyway? You're going to put them in a freaking sleeve? Yeah, I don't think so. Speaking of cards and sleeves, I just submitted 5 Pokemon cards to PSA. So, oh, dude, that is really exciting. I went through my entire collection. I used this app to price it all out and then figure out, you know, what cards would be worth the most if they graded well. And then I had my buddy come over who's like super knowledgeable with graded cards come over and look at my cards and like tell me what he thinks would be 10s. So, dude, I think we're going to get a couple 10s out of the 5. But if the right ones are 10s, dude, holy shit. Wait, guys. Oh, shit. Man, I thought this was the mystery. This one's freaking sick, bro. He's on like a bronze speeder, bro. Dude, this one's by far the coolest. Look at this thing. Got the cape and the feathers. What's this guy's name? Poplu, the card. But yeah, dude, I had 2 cards that if they grade over 10s, or shit, yeah, if I get an 11, if they get a 10, will be like 600 plus, bro. Isn't that insane? And some of these cards are like from like when I was like 15 and I got back into collecting because I like collected as a really little kid, sold my collection to my neighbor for $5, like the most canon event of all time, and then got back into it at like 14 or 15 or something. And I wasn't super into it. I was just kind of like here and there. Like for my birthday, I'd get some cards, or I'd spend $10 on 2 packs like once every 6 months. So I didn't have a lot, but I had a couple of cards that, man, they might go big. So yeah, that'll be the end of episode gambling for 5 episodes, revealing 1 card at a time. Or maybe, you know, maybe I'll just do a full video on it. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Man, I wish I knew what that mystery was. I just spoiled this. Sorry, guys. Wicket, bro. I don't know, what, is he eating like some rice or something? Man, that is so sweet and tender. I do kind of wish you could take them off their base if you don't like the base, because, well, newsflash, I don't love it, and I just freaking shattered him off his base. Shit. That's kind of stupid, bro. That barely even stuck. So I guess there's like a little peg or something that goes through there and sticks him on. But like, that looks way cooler. Am I wrong? Like, okay, that is so much better. Oh, it's so sweet. I have half a mind to break these all off, but probably shouldn't. Don't know if I'm gonna keep all of them. 4 more. But yeah, Cosbi, bro, they do everything. Like, I feel like almost anything, any anime at least, or any major franchise, they have it. Just kind of cool. I think it must be really quite successful over in China. Or Hot Toys is from Hong Kong, right? So over there. Tokot. Dude, I love the black and the green. That's kind of awesome. The bow's looking good. It's kind of interesting. You see like, there's like little white lines. You can see it better on, which one of these guys? Oh yeah, on this guy. Under the feet, it's like there's almost like a stencil where you're supposed to like glue their feet, like to help the people assembling the product to get them lined up right. It's kind of awesome. I also just love how heavy these are, bro. Like, you just hear that sound like I freaking just dropped a brick, bro. I just dropped a huge shit. That's how it should be, man. I want my vinyl figures dense. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, who we still need? We need the little baby one. We need the drums one. And then the, like, what does the guy have, like a bowl or something? And maybe the mystery. I think the mysteries for these are pretty damn rare though. I think it's like 1 in 72, which is, let's see, if there's 8 boxes, that would be 1 in 9 boxes, right? Is that how that works? I think so. Like that. It's not easy to pull. And the Sonic one, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $100 or something for Super Goku Sonic. Oh, little sweet baby. Wait a second. I guess, I don't know why I was thinking this guy was a baby. My freaking brain was having an aneurysm and saw this baby, thought he was a baby. This was a stuffed animal, but I think that's just a baby and this is just a normal sized one. I don't know what the hell happened with this guy. I guess the overpaint, or maybe this was still wet. That's totally what happened. This was still wet when they attached it. So he got some gray on his arm and on his chest. Bruh. How are they gonna do my Zafie like that? Nanny Mick Zafie. Hey, I saw Chainsaw Man. This is probably the most random ass video to be referencing me seeing the Chainsaw Man movie, but sorry, this was the most recent video after seeing it. This is what I'll say. If you love Chainsaw Man, you're gonna think that the Chainsaw Man movie is the best thing since sliced bread. Oh shit, I just spoiled that. Well, whoopsies. Chief Chirpa. That's definitely what it is. However, if you don't love Chainsaw Man like me, you're gonna think the movie is decent. Like, I thought it was better than the show. It was definitely, like, it was interesting, and the animation is really quite good, but not super compelling for me personally. Dude, that's actually sick. The spinning freaking Typhoon Devil. See, I did see it. And I don't know what the frick, dude. These guys are goofing, bro. Look at this. Wait, that's actually shit garbage, bro. It looks so much worse than the gray on this guy. Bro, I actually feel scammed because this is, I think, is like one of the better figures. Is that on all of them? No, this guy doesn't have, oh yeah, she does have a little right there. This guy doesn't have any, nothing on that guy, nothing on that guy, nothing on that guy. I don't know. It's like I got freaking one guy that was picking his butt while he was putting them together. I don't freaking know. Kind of sucks. But yeah, it was worth seeing. And I, like I was saying in the last video when I was talking about it, like I do enjoy like seeing things that are like kind of at the moment culturally impactful in theaters. Like you just kind of feel like a part of it. I don't know. It's human nature, right? To want to feel like you're in. So I liked it for that reason. And the animation is really cool. Yeah, I thought the fight scenes were like really awesome, actually. Some really cool visuals. But at the end of the day, like I just don't feel connected to any of the characters, which is like the number one thing, right? Like if you don't love the characters in the show, you're just not going to be moved by them or their struggles. And it's not necessarily that Denji and all Aki and stuff aren't like bad characters. They just ain't my characters. And I think sometimes a show can be good and have good characters and still not really connect with you, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's basically the depth of it. So like people that say they love Chainsaw Man, I don't think that they're like freaking stupid or whatever. I think there's objectively better animes, but I haven't heard anybody say that Chainsaw Man is the best anime out there. I've just heard people say I really like it. And that's fair. It's just not me. Here's the drummer. Bodonde is the drum. Oh, here it is. How random they chose to not attach this to the base, but whatever. So I feel like this pink is like not fitting at all. Like, is there actually pink? I'm sure there is for them to have made this, but I just don't remember that. There's Also, that pink is just like not really the same color either. There's Descartes. All right, let's think. What is my favorite? I think I would have to say this guy. This freaking speeder is just too cool, bro. All of them like look so cheerful and goofy, and then this guy means business, bro. All right, here's the value of these little Ewoks. Time for end of episode gambling. Help me think of like a better name for that, because you know, like it used to be Sculptamon, and I am gonna finish Gen 1 of Sculptamon once I get more clay. That's gonna be in a little bit, at some point. But then I think after that, I'm just gonna transition end of episode to just be end of episode gambling with cooler name, and we just randomly throw shit in there depending on what I have and what I want to open. Because there's actually a lot of times that I want to open stuff, but I'm like, I don't think it deserves its own video per se, but I still want to open it. But you know, this is how I can kind of do that. Like Blocky's Minions, we still have our chance at Chase. Just saying, we only got 2 more of these boxes, so there's a good chance that this is the rare one, but it's still, you know, a rare chance that it's freaking sunburned, though I am ripe for a rare, to be honest. So, nope, it's the other one, Ukulele. Dude, that's actually crazy, because that means I have 1 box left, and I set it aside. I was like gonna do like a variety Blockies video at some point with just like 1 or 2 boxes of a ton of sets, and that one's just guarantees has a rare chance in it. So I'll probably keep it in that little subset. Summer Ukulele Stewart. There he is with the ukulele and the towel and the flippers. All right, gamers, that's gonna do it for today. Make sure to subscribe, and I love you. Bye.